At times growing up, I used to like be confused with somebody that wanted to give because they wanted to give from the heart, or somebody that was given because they knew what my weakness was and I had to pay something back. And trust me, for a while I fought. I was always confused, like, yo, why these old heads look at me the way they look at me? Why these old heads talk to me the way they talk to me? And I'm saying, like, y'all older than me. Y'all disgusting. Y'all gross me out. And I'm saying, I'm listening, right? And I'm like, yo, a lot of these young ladies have the same type of story. They've been through the same situation. And I'm saying, I'm like, when I was young, I didn't have nobody to help me or guide me in reality. I had a lot of people talk to me, but I didn't understand where they was coming from and why they were saying the things they were saying it, because they wasn't direct with me. So as I got older, everything they said was in the back of my head, and it was like it was like a conscience to me. Something would happen, whatever they said would come to me, like, and I would think about it. I'm like, oh damn, this is why this person was giving me a warning. They wasn't just giving me advice. They were also throwing the warnings out there, showing me what the red flags was. But I wasn't paying attention because in my mind, I could do it by myself. I don't need your help. You want something in return. The same way that I felt, with the person that did what they did to me. Let me tell y'all something, right? I understand a lot of these young men that have been abused out here. I understand a lot of these young ladies that have been abused out here, and they can't find somebody that they could talk to. And when I listen to their stories, I'll be like, damn. And a lot of them are worse than what I've been through. See, I was I was sexually assaulted. I was sexually abused by my by I don't even call him dad. I don't call him father. He to me is not my stepfather. He's my mom's husband. That man cannot be called a stepfather. A stepfather, a real stepfather, has the privilege to even be called father. Some kids don't even care. I'm like, yo, he's not my stepdad. He's my father. He raised me. That person right there that married my mom is a monster. To me, in my eyes, that man, his whole life, and what's crazy is, my whole life I called that man Freddy Krueger. And what's funny is, if you go look at these movies, Nightmare on Elm Street and shit, they'll explain to you. They'll show you. Yo, it's crazy that I called the man Freddy Krueger, not knowing and understanding a movie that I watched, because I didn't understand that movie when I was young. I did not know that them kids were being touched by a man when they was, in school. And now that I'm older, I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn, I was really comparing this man to this man, not knowing that their backgrounds were so similar. And that's what he is to me. That's the man that haunted my nightmares every night after I left my mom's house. It's crazy. This place right here where y'all see me sitting at, a couple years back, I couldn't walk into this house. The memories wouldn't let me. When these memories would come to me, or something would trigger something that I didn't even remember or want to remember, I'm sitting here, I'm like, yo, the things I wanted to do and say to this person, it's like, it's crazy. Because the pain, I was still feeling it. The images I saw in my head when I used to walk in through that door felt so real. That's trauma. That's PTSD. I had to fight and learn how to come back into this house. The house where I went through everything that I went through. And I'm sitting here telling y'all this story like this because I'm able to tell it to y'all calm. The first time I said it, it wasn't easy. It's not easy because just imagine, just picture trying to sit here and talk about and trying to figure out how not to go into details about something that you went through that caused you so much pain, and you're trying to figure out how to hold back those tears. It's not something easy. So I understand where a lot of these people are coming from when they say, yo, I want to speak on my story. I want to, show the next person that we can overcome these type of situations, and we can. But how can they When as soon as they start speaking, you got 100 people right there on the other side of the screen coming at them and talking mad crap. It's not easy. Before you sit here and judge a book by its cover, listen and pay attention. Because through their story, you could tell if they telling the truth or they telling a lie. See, it took me a minute, and I've talked on my story time after time, and I'm telling y'all that that's why it's a little easier for me to speak on it. And it's not so easy. It's still not so easy like a lot of people think. Because speaking on a story or speaking on a trauma that you've been through, right? And you figured out how to overcome, still brings back pain. Like the first time I walked into this house after years of not coming into this house, I sat here and I walked in here and I'm like, I had to close my eyes and try to like, yo, this, this happened a long time ago. You need to forget about it. Let bygones be bygones. You forgave your mom. This is who you're here for. You're here for your mom. You're not here for that person that did what they did to you. You're here for her. She's the one that needs you. I had to learn how to really forgive my mom. But not just that. In order to be in this house to help my mother, I had to learn how to love myself because I had started hating myself. I didn't like the person that I was looking at in the mirror. I thought that because of what this person did to me, I was disgusting. Like I used to take up to, listen, man, lie to y'all, not up to 5 showers a day. 5 showers a day. I wanted to feel clean because I felt dirty. And I felt like that for a long time, even with my first baby dad. What I went through, I could say in a way, kind of messed up my relationship with him. And age had a big factor to do with that, yes. But the biggest factor in our relationship was that I didn't know how to deal with the trauma that I went through. And then when we go and bump heads and do with that, he would pay for the mistakes of something that he didn't do. These mistakes that he was paying for was the mistakes of somebody else.